Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of June 20th through 26th of 2022. So your cards are coming out. They're showing us the way. They're not quite done yet. There's a couple more cards to come out. Okay, there we go. Like a whole bunch keeps dropping out at the same time, and generally that's not the cards that we want. We have to keep discerning. We have to get to a smaller amount. So one or two. There, okay. Okay. Let's see. So what an amazing reading you've got going on here. So the first card is the golden opportunity. So what's happening in your life? That are you recognizing that you have a golden opportunity going on? Or it feels like for some of you there's some hesitation. A lot of times it would be a fear of some kind holding you back, that making you not only not do this thing, but it's like you're minimizing it in your mind. You're making it smaller than it is so that you can safely skip over it or something like that. But the message here is to have another look at that, because you could miss a really great opportunity. Now, great opportunities that are truly for you, they will tend to come around again and maybe again, until you're ready for it, until you feel like you're ready for it. But I'm just hearing that this is not the first time you've had this amazing opportunity, and it may not be exactly the same. Might be a little different. Might be kind of have a different covering on it. But either way, the opportunity is amazing for you. And so what you need to do is get yourself in a position where you can actually step into it, where you can grab it with both hands this time, or certainly next time. You don't want to miss this too many times, because eventually it won't come back, because you're no longer attracting it, right? So have a look at it, feel through it, understand, why you're minimizing it, why you're not taking it right now. I'm hearing also that there are ways for you to take this opportunity now, but keep it on the slow burn and for a little while until you're fully ready to step into it. But you're almost ready. So timing is actually pretty good for this. So grab it, do it. Okay. And yeah, so same lines here. You have this amazing bright future. Look at how bright this card is. The whole picture, everything on it is just filled with sunshine and good fortune, and it feels so good. Like, set yourself into that picture and feel how good that feels. Like, it feels healthy, and it feels like big deep breaths, and it feels like vitality and all that sunshine and the abundance. Look at all the abundance in there. You have this amazingly bright future, and it's going to be bright no matter what. But followed, like with this golden opportunity, this is even better. Just step into it. Just step into it. It's beautiful. It's for you. Okay. Now, there's something here that is it that you feel like if you take this opportunity, that you will be opening yourself up to potential hurt? There's this vulnerability. If you don't ever let yourself feel vulnerable, you will really stop yourself from growing. Now, you can do that. That is your choice. Life would be a whole lot less bright if you stop the vulnerability. When you, have so closely guarded your heart, your soul, yourself, your everything, so that you don't get hurt anymore or ever again or whatever, then you're also pushing away any chance of closeness and intimacy, right? So the more you can open and be vulnerable, let yourself be vulnerable, not necessarily to a big group or anything like that, but just allowing yourself to be human, to acknowledge that maybe you've made mistakes, that maybe you're not perfect, that maybe, things haven't always gone the way you planned them, all those kinds of things, that sometimes you have gotten hurt. But man, you learned a lot from it. And boy, well, before the hurt, that was beautiful, right? Like, that was amazing. And so the more you can allow yourself to feel and show some vulnerability, the more real you become, the more open you become to experiencing new things. And the new things are amazing. They're amazing. They are what makes life so special. And so that is in fact, your next card is to open your heart so that you can love and be loved. And that's what sparkles, in your life. You could go along just plodding day by day, but if you're never opening yourself to love, to new experiences, to adventure and excitement, then you don't get any sparkle. Then you're just pretty dull all day, monotone every day, right? Open yourself to that. Let yourself be vulnerable. Let yourself have the possibility of being hurt. That's what life is. And that is what love is taking a chance on somebody else so that you will be that much richer. That's what this is. And so be brave. You've got what it takes to be brave and to step into this and open yourself to love. Okay, so it feels like there's some kind of a situation going on. They're telling me it's work for many people. It may be in situations other than work. Whatever that situation is, it's going to come out in a fair and just manner. You will have to kind of, because in the meantime, you've gotten your shirt in a knot, right? And so you're going to have to convince yourself, I guess, that it is actually fair. And you will be able to see how it is actually fair. It's just the outcome isn't what you wanted, because you wanted all of it to go your way, right? It's fair. And you will be able to recognize that. It's going to take you a little bit because you wanted everything. Okay. So there's a whole bunch more there to learn about your own self, right? And about how you don't have to get into a rigid spot. How, when there's any kind of situation going on, you don't have to be fully and completely invested in every detail going just exactly this way. You can be flexible. You can let yourself think about things from the other side. You see? And in that way, there is less possibility of you being hurt as well. And that way, it's easier to be vulnerable, easier to open your heart to love. All of this is going full circle here, right? It's like just taking a step back and allowing yourself to be more flexible. And then you will see how everything is working out in a fair and just manner. Because it is. Okay. Now, do you write? Whether it's a journal, whether it's short stories, maybe it's a novel, maybe it's a factual, technical writing of some kind. It would help you to join a writer's group. They, you know, they have ideas. They talk about things that you didn't even think to ask, right? Just by lurking, even you can you can get so much knowledge just from the topics of conversation that the others are having. And so, while this card certainly says specifically writers, this is true of many, many other groups of people, whether it's therapists or professionals of some kind. Maybe you're a plumber, maybe, you know, whatever the case may be. If you join a professional group where those people are not in competition with each other, they're only there to talk about like-minded things, right? And that way you just learn so much without even realizing you didn't know it. It's quite magical that way. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards, and we're asking for one last bit of wisdom. Oh, a change in direction. Change in direction. This is this flexibility of thought. The ability to see a different point of view so that you understand that everything has its merits, right? And so and this is also, yeah, taking this golden opportunity, right? It's a different direction than where you thought you were going, but it's not completely different. It's just slightly different. It's adding a bit to it and making it richer. Beautiful. Okay, Leo, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. And I love you, and I'll see you next time.